Yeah, there's two main problems that they're just constantly ignored by the West. One is Taqiyya. It's the permission for Arabs to lie, to promote the agenda
I made a video about
of Islam.
This, no wonder.
And the second one is going to relate straight into that. It's never giving back land that is under Sharia law.
Correct.
This is biggest haram than the Sunni and the Shia hating each other. That's why you see that when they're hating Islam, hating Palestinians, the next day they're all, no, the Jews are all the problem, don't give Palestine away, because every land that has been taken by Sharia is a direct order of the Prophet that the whole world should become Muslim.
Correct.
And every land that was under Sharia, the blessing of Islam, and suddenly was taken away by the Jews or the Christians, is a big haram. You're pushing back the biggest thing, which is advancing futuh, opening the world to the light of Islam. That's how they call conquering the world. They call it futuh, opening to the light of Islam. And they would never want to give that up. And even more, if let's say now, Gaza, America takes Gaza, and they kick all the radical Palestinians out, and then they allow some of the peaceful ones to go in, and then run down the road, 5-10 years down the road, and that place looks like Singapore, beautiful, and the Palestinians are living happy there, Americans, Jews, Israelis, tourists. It's just like, wow, I can't believe this was Gaza. How is that gonna make the Arab world look like, okay, what happened, guys? So suddenly Sharia, every time you actually defeat Sharia, things get better. It's gonna make them look worse. So they have a big fear. No, we can't let that, because they know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna become better for everyone.
And they'll get exposed.
Yeah.
Can I just read a couple things off? Because
Sure.
I made a video about Taqiyya before, and I think this goes to what you just
It's
said.
literally self-sabotage,
It's
by the way.
insane.
It's self-sabotage.
This is, by the way, just the Google search, and I did a video on this a few months ago, and please feel free to chime in if this isn't accurate. Taqiyya is an Islamic practice of concealing one's religious beliefs and practices when faced with danger. It's primarily used in Shia Islam. How is it practiced? Taqiyya can involve lying about one's faith. It can also involve concealing one's thoughts, feelings, or character. The goal of Taqiyya is to protect one's life or property. And I'm hearing all that, and I'm thinking about the son and the father.
Yeah.
Like, whether it was intentional or not, it is incentivized, which is dangerous beyond... It's incomprehensible, actually, is what it is.
Well, here's the thing about Taqiyya and how it started as a Shia thing, because the Shia were a minority and the Sunni was trying to wipe them out. So they said, hey, can we lie? It's haram to lie. They said, you know what? If you're actually lying to promote the Shia agenda
it's okay.
and to help the Shia to get back in power, then that's okay by God.
It's a survival tactic.
Yeah.
Yes.
So far, not that crazy. I'm sure that in Judaism also, when Caleb and Joshua went to the land, and if they encountered someone, they probably didn't come and say, hey, we're Israelites. It's like, I'm sure Mossad agents, they're probably, they're lying.
It's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code because you're doing that. So every culture have that thing where they say, sometimes to protect the greater good, you must actually distort the truth or lie about it in order for the greater good. Now, what happened is, there's another element, because the Sunni also adapted the Taqiyya. And what was that? When Islam started the world conquest, they realized that cheat code helps me also fool the Europeans, fool the Jews, fool the Americans, and I'm still okay in front of God because the greater picture of things, and I'm helping Sharia law be established. And there was also another thing that they don't talk about it a lot in history. What happened is, when Islam became a religion, they tried to rewrite history back. They came and said, Muhammad, the Prophet, everything is talking about in the Old Testament and the New Testament, and the Christians and the Jews just wiped it out, but it's actually there. We are the seals, we are the last religion, they all talked about us, but they're hiding it. And what happened is, when they started going, because back then there used to be a lot of competition kind of between the Jewish scholars and the Christian scholars, and they'll come and debate. Sometimes it was to humiliate the Jews, but sometimes it was literally sport. Bring me your best rabbi, I'll bring you my best Protestant priest, and we're gonna sit and talk. Is Jesus Christ the Messiah, or is he not? Is the book of Isaiah 52, 53 talking about him or not? And they will sit and talk, and they would have very good arguments that both will bring. They will bring really good arguments from both sides. Islam tried to jump on that train when they became a big religion, and they went, but the thing is, they got humiliated so badly because the religion was literally very much made up in terms of history back. So they got completely, there's no, someone will come and show them a scroll that is 3,000 years. And that's what's written. And then we don't have any scrolls at 3,000 years. We have our prophet. He went to the desert and he spoke to an angel. But there's literally nothing to prove it. So when they got humiliated so many times, they made a rule that you're not allowed to question Islam. And you should go back. And anyone who tries to question Islam is a big kuffar, and you should kill him. So to protect the religion, and then they came and said, and you're also allowed, they started using taqiyya into that. Okay, we're actually allowed to lie.
You can forgive yourself for doing so.
Yeah, because I'm lying in order to help Islam win, even in that debate.
That's wild.
So suddenly you took
It's
it from a survival place. Yeah, from survival place, it went all the way to just promoting Islam. Now, many Muslims don't know about the taqiyya, because they don't really encounter it. It's not something that they teach little kids, you're allowed to lie. But the ones that are going to the West, the ones that are trying to promote agenda which they know that is wrong, they know about that.
They're actively employing
Yeah,
it.
they're actively employed. They know it and they feel very good with their conscience. It's okay. God is happy with me. Even though I'm lying to them, I'm doing that because I want to promote Islam. I want to bring down Germany and make it Sharia.
Yes, but also it's so easy for them to do it because they get to use Israel as a crutch to be able to leverage.
Right.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And it's
Oh,
because they're feeding these people in the West what they want to hear, and so it actually takes Islam away from the focus, and it focuses on the Zionist. I mean, it's if you ask me, beautiful marketing for them.
Oh, it is. It is
They use Israel and the West, by the way.
Yeah.
They blame all their problems on Israel and the West a lot of times.
Every time a new imam want to come and gather all the shabab in the village and build a name for himself, the first thing he needs to do is blame everything on Israel or in America.
Or in America.
And then everybody, yes, we're poor because of them, because of that, our life sucks. And then he brings them all, so the hate or the Jews and the West and the Christians just rally them up, and then he will get. So they use. Sometimes they hate. The Sunnah hate the Shia more than they hate the Jews or Americans, but they will use the hate towards the Jews and Americans to rally everybody. That's an easy way to get them, and then we'll blame it all on them. And as long as they do that, they will never prosper, because they will never really deal with their own problems.